you. Hits my chest right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe, but it's not real. We were close to see the sun, but clouds got in our way, and so
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today we are finally back at the channel with another speed build, and today we are creating a mansion on a 64x64 in Windenburg. I do have to say this is a two-part series. Today I'm showing you all the exterior, and then the next time I'm gonna show the interior. The reason is I just had too much footage. I couldn't really fit it all into one video. It just was too long. That's why I'm cutting it up in two, and I'm hoping that you are gonna enjoy it. Anyways, yes, building a mansion in the countryside. So of course, I'm going for a very traditional kind of style. I definitely love how this house looks. It's very different. I love the shape, and also the swimming pool area. You really need to see that. Well, of course you will. At the end of the video, you will see the entire exterior of this house. So I'm hoping to get the interior up before this weekend. I am going away with my husband for our annual vacation time. Usually we go away together for like one weekend or like a night. So 2 days once a year. And you know, this year it will be this weekend, and we're gonna go to a racing track here nearby where we live in Solder. We just love cars. We love watching races, and it's the 24 hours of Solder this weekend. So we will be heading over there. So no time for videos, although you probably already, seen that the channel is kind of dead lately. I just haven't really been up to recording lately. I just, I have so much things on my mind, with the move and such, and I kind of was feeling really down. So I didn't feel like recording. I'm so sorry about that. Sometimes, I don't know, some people know it, I do struggle with depression. It comes and goes, and I had a real hard time the last few weeks. So, that's why I didn't really do any voiceovers. I just gave it my all into moving, packing up my house, and kept myself busy with that. So sorry for the lack of content. I am hoping, with this vacation time that I'm gonna get with my husband, a little bit of downtime will do me good, and hopefully I can get back into the groove of things and maybe feel a bit more happier because I'm not feeling happy at the moment. So yeah, that's where I am right now. So sorry for, the lack of content, like I said. But it's always a phase, it always comes and goes. It's definitely not as bad as I had it the last time. The last time was so awful. I even, went and get some medication that time. But this time I feel like I don't need it. I just need to, be me and plow through it, and I will be fine. So don't worry about that. Anyways, as you guys can see, the house is definitely taking shape. Oh my gosh, I love this little section of the house. The side part here, it feels like its own little home, but it's still very connected to the house. You will see it when I'm gonna furnish it. I decided to make the kitchen on the side there. So it's not like an open living kitchen. It's really furnished in a very traditional manner, so very compartmented. So you have your living nook, your kitchen, your dining nook. It's not an open living floor plan. It's really traditional, but I love it. I love it. It has it's very, it has a charm, a very old and traditional home. Coming from a girl that is building a very, very modern house. Like, my house is so modern. And I actually have been working on my house in The Sims, like I said, previous weeks ago, I really want to show you all my house in The Sims, and I have been working on it, so I've added in a little bit more details. I started furnishing it. I do have to say I am using custom content in that build because it wasn't working out with normal in-game stuff. The furnishing in-game, some pieces I really like, but a lot of them I would never ever have in my house. So, it didn't make sense to, furnish my house with in-game content, knowing very well that I would never buy those stuff. So that's why I'm using custom content for my own house, and hopefully I am gonna show you all the house, hopefully when my house is done. So yeah, some content to get us excited about, and of course to look forward to. So anyways, added in a little tower here on the side. I was just like, this house needs a tower, so I added it in right there. There will also be a little pond, which is great because then your Sims can go fishing. And if I move in here with my Simself family, my Simself family has been getting the role of real estate agent lately. Usually when I playtest my houses before I upload it, I move in my Simself family. I play with it for like a sim week or something and, make sure that everything works. So I think my Simself and especially my husband in The Sims will enjoy the little pond that I'm adding in on the side. He can go fishing there. He loves fishing real life and in the Sims game. So that's awesome. That is something that my husband, he's just into fishing. He loves fishing, especially carp. He loves fishing for carp, not really fishing on like sea and such. Sea fishing is not his thing, but carps he loves, and he loves cars. That's like the two things that he loves, and video games. That's it. So those are the three things. If it's like his birthday or something, that will make him happy. And usually I buy things like a gift card so that he can buy new things for his fishing equipment, or I buy a gift card for on Origin or on Steam or something like that. And then he's the happiest boy in the world. It's so easy to make him happy. For me, actually, as well, you can make me happy with a pay save card, so that I can buy new video games. And he actually has been doing that for many, many years now. But now I have become like a game changer, and I get to review all of the video games that EA has like up front. I don't really need the gift cards anymore. I only use them for my oh my gosh, what is that game? I forgot the name of the game. City Skylines. That's it. I love playing that game, and I do buy all of those updates, so I do use them for those. No, I don't make videos about the, City Skylines because I suck at that game, but I still really enjoy playing it. Is that weird? It's like Minecraft. I love Minecraft, but I'm not the greatest player in that. Although I have been playing around with the idea of doing a video on that, but everyone is doing it, and I hate when everyone is doing something to do it as well. Actually that's not good. Usually when there's a trend going as a YouTuber, you need to follow the trend. I don't like following the trends. Sometimes I do because I find it a really cute and nice trend, but sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, everyone is doing it, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna wait until it dies down, and then I'm gonna jump into the trend. Usually I do those things. It's weird, I'm killing my own channel. It's fine. This is just it's fine. And there are some people out there that still watch me, right? Anyways, as you can see, I am doing the landscaping. The landscaping is definitely the part that I enjoyed the most again in this build. Landscaping is something that I'm loving lately, and creating, this entire house and the landscaping that comes with it. This was just so much fun. I have to say, furnishing this was a task. It's a task, and I'm ashamed to say it's 99% done. So that's also why the part 2 is not coming like tomorrow or something like that. It's 99% done. I still need to furnish the very upper level. I know what I want to do there. I know what I want to do, but I still need to have a bit more inspiration for it. So I'm hoping to get it done, tonight. And I also need to furnish the basement. So yes, there is a basement. I also exactly know what I want in the basement. I am gonna add in a gym in the basement. I mean, it's a mansion. It's a very large mansion. And in my opinion, it needed everything, all the work. So I'm putting in a, oh my gosh, how you call it? A gym in the basement, probably a spa. No, the spa is gonna come probably in the pool house area. There is a pool house out back. So, but the Mona, the gym is gonna be in the basement. There will be a wine cellar and probably a home cinema as well, just to make this a completely filled in mansion for you all. So it has everything. Your sim definitely does not need to leave their lot, which is great. I love playing that way. Usually when I play with my sims, we never leave our houses, like ever. Only for like date night or something, when mommy and daddy needs date night, when I play my sim self family, we sometimes go out, and usually I go to like this bowling alley that I created way back for my Oasis Spring save. I love going there because it has a bowling alley, a karaoke bar. You know what? I will link that video here up in the screen for that speed build. It's a gorgeous build, and I love going there with my sims like a lot. If I go somewhere, I go there because it's just so versatile. We can go bowling, we can go karaoke singing, or we can just hang on the bar, whatever. And there's even a teen hangout downstairs and a kids play area. So if I take the children, they also have something to do. So I love that lot a lot. What was that? Yeah. Anyways, as you guys can see, the swimming pool is taking shape. I love the swimming pool. It's so simply shaped, but I love the fenced gate that I'm creating, and then the tiny pool house on the side. It's just so cute. I'm adding in a floaty later on. I love the swimming pool so much, and it's definitely something that I would have done if I had a mansion. If I had a mansion and all the money in the world, I would enclose my swimming pool. It's just so much safer for the children. A lot of people don't enclose their swimming pool. My real life house is gonna have a spa, how do you call it? Like a hot tub. I will not be enclosing that, but it's like higher up in the ground, so it's fine. The kids won't fall in. But with Sadie is now 7 years old, and she can't swim yet. She's very late. I know that. We're working on it. It's a work in progress. She's just very afraid of the water, so it's going slower than a typical kid goes when she's taking swimming lessons. She should probably already know how to swim, but I think she does know, but she's just so afraid that she kind of forgets every time that she's in the water. But anyways, doesn't make sense, or it's not important. But yeah, Sadie can't swim yet. So for me, fencing in a swimming pool is important because, sometimes I go to the grocery store, and then, Selena and Sadie are home alone. I mean, Selena is old enough to babysit Sadie, but still, if I would have a swimming pool, I wouldn't feel safe. Because when they're gonna play out in the yard and maybe she falls in, you never know. So if I had a mansion, I would do this as well. I would completely fence my swimming pool, and then maybe later on when the kids are grown up, you can remove your fence. Although I think a fence is also really handy for, your small animals like Coco. I have a dog, Coco. She is a Pomeranian. I think all dogs can swim, right? Although I'm not sure, but sometimes I feel that Coco just doesn't really like the water. When it's raining outside, she won't go out, not one paw, even though she really needs to pee. She won't, and she will go into her litter box. She has her own little litter box inside for those moments because she will pee on my carpet if I don't have that thing inside. Although it's not really in the living room, it's more in the hallway. So it's fine where we have our other litter boxes. So I have a box for my dog, but not really litter in it. It's a puppy pad, you know, a puppy training pad. And then we have our normal litter box for our 4 kids. Not the children. Don't worry. The kids don't pee in the litter box. For the cats have their own litter box. So that's awesome. So yeah, so I don't think that Coco can swim. Should test it out, but kind of scary. So, you know, I would probably invent my swimming pool for her as well. Anyways, the house is really taking shape. Oh my gosh, I love this part so much. So this is the play area that is at the back of the pool house. I just really wanted to, you know, to make it look really cute and very lively with lots of plants and flowers. So that is what we're doing right now. I'm gonna add in like a swing set there. And that is not the only play area. There will be a second play area at the other side of the house, so your kids can actually choose. So do they want to swing, or do they want to play on the jungle gyms and the slides? Because there's also a slide for the toddlers. I just love that. I mean, the toddler pack doesn't really have much stuff in it, but the slide is so handy because sometimes my Sims, you know, are like in a park or something and I don't have anything to do for their toddlers. I always whip out the slide so that the toddlers have something to play with. Yes, we also have the very large play set in the toddler stuff pack. I never ever use that. It's too large. I mean, it's fun. I love the interactions. I love you know, all of the little details that you see when, you know, the kids are playing with it. I love the graphics of it, but it's too big. It's just too big and bulky. I can never make it look nice when I try to landscape it into a park, so I never use that thing. I wish it was a bit smaller. So yeah, but I always use the slide of the pack. Anyways, I am creating a Sideway Garage port, as you guys saw. I just found it made sense. Usually I make the garage at the front, which is nice. You know, it has a really great curb appeal when you do that. But for this house, it made sense to make it on the side, and it still looks great, especially when you take pictures of this house in like an angle that you still see the garage and you see the front of the house. It looks really nice. I love it. Definitely something I would love to have in my house. You know, a big, long driveway up to your garage. That's amazing. I have a garage in this house. I will not be having a garage in my new home. I will have a garage port though. So an outside garage or something like that. It's fine. I don't need it. Me and my husband always park outside. We just find it more convenient. So it's fine for us. And then here I'm adding in a bit more terrain paint. You know, just because I didn't want to invent it incompletely, I think. Or I think I am gonna invent it. Now that I think of it, yeah, I'm gonna use a fence later on. But now I'm just, you know, trying to figure out what we want to do on the side of the house. It was looking a little bit bare and bland. At first I thought, let's do a deck area, which would be great because the office area is right there. So the deck would be really nice. But I also wanted like a very large port there on the side where we have, you know, our little walkway from the garage to the backyard. I just wanted a porch there. It felt right, you know, for the the exterior view. It just felt right. Maybe for the interior layout, it wasn't really necessary because I am gonna add the kitchen there. So, you know, I didn't need a porch there. But for the exterior, it really looked nice. I loved how it felt. So yeah, in that little area there will be a kitchen and the office, and it's actually very spacious when you're in there. It looks kind of tiny, you know, when you look at that side house there, but it's really, really spacious. I am adding in the office, the kitchen, and then upstairs. So sorry, I still have a cold. I don't know why. But yeah, and then upstairs, I'm adding in the teen bedroom. So there will be 2 teen bedrooms upstairs, a tiny living room, a shared bathroom, which I also love. So now that the teens have their own little space, you know, they still live at home, but it doesn't feel like, you know, they're sharing the entire house with the family. They have their own little space to retreat to, you know, when they're moody and they, you know, feel like the world is against them. You know how teens are. They have their own space. So it's great for them. It's great for the parents because they don't need to, you know, have all of that badness all up in their face. And I'm really thinking about Selena when I'm saying this because she's a moody teen and she's driving me insane still. She's driving me so much insane. I wish she had her own living room. And also, if she would have her own living room, I would have had a television for myself because now the kids are always on the TV. It's driving me insane. And usually I don't watch television at all. But now we have like a Telenet box and you can watch, you know, your shows and you can record them. And I've been recording Fixer Upper. I don't know where that is. Like it's like in Texas, a Fixer Upper show. It's called Fixer Upper. I love that show, and I've been recording my lottery dream house, and I really want to watch it, but I can't because the kids are on the dang television. I just really like those series. They come on, I think Vitaya or something. That sender is called, but I love watching these type of series. Usually when I'm building, I want to put on the television and watch those, but I can't because the kids are on the television. But that's fine. But yes, I'm definitely happy that in the new house, the kids are gonna have a television in their own room, which is awesome. I know it's actually something that probably is not really, you know, great. But for me it is, you know, for me it is. They're gonna have their own TV. Mommy's gonna finally, you know, use the television downstairs and it's gonna be so much better for me. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Anyways, landscaping the Mona. I'm so sorry. I'm landscaping the back of the house. Love this part. Love how this looks. It fits in so well for the back of the house. It fits in with the tiny play area that I created there. So there's like a sandbox, a jungle gym, the slide. Like I said, I love the pathway leading to the back of the house. So it feels like your Sims can exit and enter the backyard from there as well. And if you use this lot, so this 64 by 64 in Windenburg, when you walk outside from there and you walk a little bit further, there's actually another fishing pond that your Sim can use, which is awesome. So if you don't want to fish from your own pond and you maybe want to interact with other Sims, you can just walk out your gate, go to that pond there, and your Sims can enjoy, you know, fishing there, meeting the neighbors. It's so much fun. I love this lot a lot. This is a really nice lot in Windenburg. Actually, this entire neighborhood in Windenburg is awesome because you can have also fish in another area. There are loads and loads of like picnic areas. I just love using this world. It's still my favorite world. At one point I thought that Sulani was winning, and I love Sulani. Don't get me wrong. I love building on the water, but I love Windenburg more because it's just so very European looking. I love Windenburg, you know, here on the more countryside area, but I also love Windenburg, you know, more in the city area where it really feels like Europe. It makes me think of Germany when I'm there, and a few parts of Holland as well. So I love the world. I love Windenburg. I'm hoping maybe in the future, you know, they're gonna add in more European worlds. That would be awesome. Anyways, we're almost almost at the end of the video. I'm so sorry for my English this episode. It's been awful. I know. I need to record more so that I talk a bit more proper. So, you know, I'm sorry for that, but bear with me. Hopefully when I get to this, you know, awful feeling that I'm having, there will be more videos on the channel. I'm definitely gonna give it my all. I'm gonna push through it. Try to make more content this week for you all because I'm missing these little talks a lot. You know, I'm dreading to start them, but then when I start recording, it's fine and I feel fine about it. It's such a weird feeling. I wish I could explain what I'm feeling right now. It's not that I don't want to record. I want to, but there's something in me that is stopping me to enjoy the little things in life, or actually everything in life. It's just a really weird feeling. I hate it, but I know I will get through it. So it's gonna be fine. Anyways, we're at the end of the video. I'm hoping that you all enjoyed it. You know, if you did, please leave a like. Then I know that you watched it, that you liked the video, that I should continue this. And also, if this is the first time that you're seeing this video and you liked it, you know, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and that's it. So I'm hoping and praying that you all are doing great, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.